Bipolar disorder is a mood disorder that involves episodes of both mania and of depression. Bipolar disorder affects about 1% of the adult population. It frequently begins in adolescence or early adulthood and may persist for life. Bernie suffers from bipolar disorder. As a teenager, he began to experience dramatic emotional shifts, including periods of extreme agitation. In turn, these periods were followed by protracted periods of depression. Although these alternating moods led to significant problems in Bernie's life, 5 years passed before he was finally diagnosed.
I noticed around 11th grade, I started noticing I was feeling a little bit closed off from some people. Even though, like certain things that I would do, my grades were erratic. One quarter I had excellent grades, the next they were like just barely above water. I was having these, really high feelings and emotions and wanting to do things, and then I'd be in the bed for a week. As an adult, I was noticing the highs and the lows as well. And the first time that I think that I got real sick was went out to paint my mother's house in the middle of the night. I couldn't sleep. That was it. I couldn't sleep. I had things on my mind. I just couldn't sleep. Everything was going on in my mind. It's like, okay, let me do this. Let me get up and wash my clothes. Okay, I washed my clothes, but I didn't put them in the dryer. I'm tired of this. I don't want to do this. I saw the paint in her garage. It was like 2 cans. Let me paint the house. Why? I don't know. I really don't know why. I just got up and I started painting the house. She went to bed, her house was white. She woke up, it was yellow. Everything. I just took one color and that was it. You can tell, too, when you looked out there, that this was really kind of not a total sloppy job, but on like the molding and such, I didn't take a lot of care with it. A few of the windows had yellow paint on it, where I just took the roller and went down, and that was it. And I just didn't understand why I just did it. I just said, I just did it. I didn't know that I was having my first episode of hypomania.
The manic phase of bipolar disorder can have a very rapid onset. The person experiences euphoria, extreme optimism, and inflated self-esteem. He or she speaks rapidly, has racing thoughts, is highly distractible. They may also show poor judgment and reckless behavior. Bernie's case is typical. Note that when he enters the manic phase, he experiences a sudden surge of energy and enthusiasm. He sleeps very little, and he involves himself in a wide range of activities. Unfortunately, he also becomes impetuous, and his rash decisions lead to a range of social and legal difficulties.
I've had some of my most fun times on my manias. Yeah, I won't lie to you. I've had, like, with going out doing the fun stuff. I'll get with my friends and we go out and do something. Then I'd call you right back up as soon as we got finished doing something. Hey, let's plan something else to do. We got to go and do this tomorrow. Hey, and that's when a few of them were like, "Come on, man, we just did something." Okay, we'd go bowling or go out to the batting cages. Go play basketball or something. I wanted to do some more stuff. Come on, let's do this. Or I'd sit down and I'd write. Or I'd do paintings, or when I'm playing my music, I'm in what a lot of people say, that zone. Even when it comes to athletics, I'm in that zone that you're so focused on doing everything, and things just seems like they come out right. And I invite everybody over. Come on over, have something to eat. Sure, fine. I want you to. Hey, come on. That's again what we're doing with the friends. All of my friends. Oh, hey, let's go bowling. Let's go shoot some hoops. Let's go play some pool. Come on, let's do this. But that's because I was up, you know. So far for me, the mania side has been good things, okay. But I can't say it's all good, because I have gotten in some minor trouble. I have done some things that I'm not proud of. Like, for example, I have a tendency to be promiscuous, and that goes against my personal and moral fiber. I've gotten arrested, and when the initial shock was over, it didn't make a difference. I went right back out, and that's when, again, I knew this is crazy. This is stupid. Do not do. Why am I going back out there? I just got arrested. You know, I've only been arrested twice. I shouldn't even be saying only, but the fact of the matter is that I went right back out, almost in the same area, to do what I just got arrested for. Stupid, crazy. And that's the manic side of it.
The depressive phase of bipolar disorder has a slower onset, involves feelings of profound sadness, anxiety, and hopelessness. The person loses interest in daily activities, has difficulty concentrating, and may have recurring thoughts of suicide. Once again, Bernie's case is typical. Note that his depression begins with periods of low-level sadness and anger. As the depression deepens, however, Bernie becomes profoundly lethargic, and he is sometimes unable to feed and groom himself. These periods can last as long as a month or more. Finally, as the period of depression lifts, he either enjoys a period of relative stability or he cycles back up into a manic phase.
When I start to spiral down and I'm down in that depressive state, I get extremely angry, very, very aggressive. But then when I even go down a little further, it's tough for me to just get out of the bed sometimes, you know, go to the bathroom, just to function, do my daily functioning. I remember one time I think I was down for almost a month, and I may have brushed my teeth 4 times in that 1 month period. You know, there's no order anywhere. You know, the sink is always full of dishes. I have a tendency to eat the things that I know that's unhealthy for me, and with drinking, because that was something I was doing for a while too. Is too much drinking. It's a real deep despair. Sometimes I can't put words to it, or true feelings. It's just that I'm down. You know, it's like this weight is all on me. You know, it's like a body weight. You know, I can't get up. You know, or things that I normally want to do and try to do, I can't do them. And just barely functioning. I'll put something across my eyes so no light can get in, and I'll just stay balled up in the bed.
Bernie has suffered from bipolar disorder for 15 years. Although the disorder has created significant problems in his life, therapy has helped him learn a great deal about his illness and about his own personal needs. In this final segment, Bernie explains some of the techniques that help him to cope with his condition.
At this point, years later now since I've been diagnosed, I can't beat myself anymore, because I've owned my illness. I'm at the point now I can recognize it, and I know it's coming on. like right now, as we speak, I'm spiraling back up. I think when you met me on, or saw me on Tuesday, I was at the tail end of being down again. The depression cycles tend to last a little longer than the manic side. When they do come, they last for about a week, week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. That's the longest I think I've gone, is 2 weeks, on the manic side. But the depressed side, I've gone a month and a half. And each, portion might be worse than the next. It's continuously downward until I hit like bottom, and then it starts to come out. One of the important things is staying on your medication. And unfortunately, in my particular spot right now, because I'm not working and I have no health care, learn how to deal with the illness without it. Have a sense of humor, because this is an illness that it comes and goes. It's like a roller coaster ride. Have a support system. You don't have to have a ton of people around you, but if you got one or two really, really close companions that can tease you when you're up there and help bring you down, and then on the other end when you're down, help bring you up. I know that I have to have my support system. See, so as long as I know I have a support system and such like that, things will be okay. Yeah.